Hi, this is Elizabeth, one of the co-hosts of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten, here on Public House Media. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Rewritten, where we will talk about you having limitless potential and can rewrite your story at any time. No matter your background, your past, or current situation, you can have the type of life you crave. A new show comes out every single Monday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Rewritten. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Dreams do come true, if only we wish hard enough. James Barrie. Give yourself permission to dream. Hello, welcome to Choose to Rise. I'm so glad that you're here with me this morning. I'm so glad that you're pushing play, that you decide to listen in. It is a great honor of mine to be able to come share with you these little tips and tricks and things that help you be your best self and help you rise up out of your current station to live your best life. So, okay, if you want to dream, if you want to experience more out of life, let's worry and let's talk about dreaming bigger. Let's dream together today, giving yourself permission to dream. If you want to live your best life, don't make the mistake of dismissing your dreams as they pop into your head. I've got this little quote on the side of my desk that says, "What's for you will not pass you." And the little dreams, the little things that come into your head, into your heart, they're put there for a reason. They're put there to help you grow, help you achieve more. They're probably the little things that God's already put inside of you that says, hey, go this way. But so often we dismiss those things right away because we think, oh, those aren't for me. Oh, that's too lavish. Oh, I shouldn't go that way. Every single thought that comes into your head doesn't necessarily need to be acted upon, but it could be a tip. It could be a clue that will push you further towards the actual things that are meant for you in this life. So if you would have never dreamt of owning an acreage because you live in a beautiful house in the town, in town, you should think about that acreage. You have a beautiful blessing here on this earth, but what if there was more? What if there are more opportunities for you to go bigger and go deeper and go further than if it's happening going farther in this world. So today I want to talk to you about dreaming bigger. Last time on the podcast, we talked about really, getting outside your comfort zone. And one of the ways to get outside your comfort zone is to dream bigger dreams. I love this quote by James Allen as well that says, "Dream lofty dreams as you dream, so you shall become. Your vision is the promise of what you shall one day be. Your ideal is the prophecy of what you shall at last unveil." It's so easy to stay inside our comfort zones. And that's something that we talked about last time. But because it's the furniture it's the things that we have now. It's the routine that we have. It's the challenges that we will likely face and how we will get through those things, regardless of joy, ease, or grace. And sometimes we need to really be reminded of the things that are a part of our dreams. The power of creating our future is transcending our practical reality through dreaming bigger than what is right now. Dreams are your imagination movies that project into the future and call back the present need to make them real. They give you breathing room. Start creating your next life phase by revealing possibilities into this great world, and then you're able to manifest them. Begin dreaming bigger by looking at the dreams you're already living. Look at the amazing things that are already going on in your life, and then think about how they can get bigger. Empower your inner dreamer by intentionally activating the now, living inside its purpose. So what is it that you can do to have more imagination? How can you have bigger dreams in your life? Well, first and foremost, you can ask questions. What do you want more of? What is in your heart's desire? What does an ideal day look like for you? Maybe the next 10 days, what do those ideal days look like? What is it from a year from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now? What do you want life to look like? As you start to answer these questions, as you start to really think about what you want life to look like, then start writing them down. Take note of how you feel when you imagine these things in your world. Take note on how these things align into your world, what you already have in this world that you can use as building blocks to get to those things that you have. Take away the fantasy feel of it and look at it as a dream, as a reality of your life. The second thing is to write your future in 100 words. Who will you be? What will you be known for? Who are you going to empower through your work? What will people say about you? What word is it that is the fastest thing that will help you bring you to your dreams? When you can write these words down, when you can see yourself in the future as it is, it become a lot more reality than it does anything else. So it will, you start to project it and your brain will already see it as done. And so it will look for the evidence to make it so. It's fact, people. Number 3, look at your bucket list. Consider the things that feel like when you make yourself successful, the things that you will have done already. You kind of kick the bucket, kind of taking things off that list. Pick the top 3 things and savor them. You'll picture yourself doing them. Picture yourself, make plans to do them. Maybe if you're wanting to take a big trip, you set a date that you're going to go. Maybe you start looking at flights. Maybe you take the time off from work, or you create that time, that space for it to actually happen. The more that you can put small things into action and make the ball rolling in a sense, the more that you're going to be able to actually make them happen. Number 4, work in the 80-20 principle. So there's a lot of the things that say that 80% of your results come from 20% of your initiative. Consider your 20% of your life that feels happiest, most satisfying, and the joyful as a dreaming compass. Think of it as the part that's guiding you towards the dreams that you have in your world. The idea is that you put more energy behind what feels good versus staying stuck in the constraints of your routine. So if you are focusing 80% of your time on feeling like you're not going anywhere, then that other 20% isn't going to move the needle very far. But if you can switch it around and put your heart and your mind and focusing on what you want to have happen in your life, remember what you focus on, you create more of, and 20% of your time focusing on the things that are kind of in your reality right now that maybe aren't so good, but that you're thinking about them in ways that are going to help find solutions for those things, that's when life gets great. Eliminate the constraints of your life. The theory of constraints says that there's a bottleneck or a choke cord of every process to achieve a goal. If you can eliminate the constraints, if you can eliminate the things that are going to be speed bumps or that are going to be blocks to your future, then that's where you have a steady state of dreaming. And that's what you can focus on, where you want to be going and how you're going to get there. It's a way of looking for solutions instead of looking at problems. It's a way of looking at the possibilities instead of looking at the negatives. And so I would say trying to eliminate those constraints, trying to eliminate those speed bumps is definitely something that you can do to keep moving forward. Now, the next one is follow the various life trajectories. Think of this as like a sliding door. Gwyneth Paltrow often says that she experiences 2 completely different life tracks based on whether she's, in the subway door or if she's wait till the next one opens. If you are always playing out two trajectories in your life, I'll say that 5 times fast, you're going to have different choices. And then you're going to have to start thinking about, well, what's next? How could life be different? How could I work with this in a different way? Play with the idea of where you could take your next step and kind of use your life as more of an adventure choice book than anything else. All right. So follow the threads of where the life that's going to create you to dream and going in the direction of what's going to open up doors for you. The next one is concentrate on what you love. When you put your energy, where you put your energy, it will expand. Have you ever heard me say that before? I think so. It must be some truth to it. Where you put your energy expands your focus and your attention in that area. And if you can concentrate on what you love, how would your life be different? If you could focus on the things that are good for you, how would your life be different? If you could focus on the dreams that you have implanted inside of you because God put them there, how would your life be different? Follow in the path that He's given you. So many of us sway off to the side because of what the world says that we need to do. So many of us sway off to the other side because family has expectations for us. So many people sway off to the side because it's just the way things work. But what if your dreams are calling you and you trust your intuition and you go for them? that you believe in your dreams and the desires that you have, that you decide to get a little vulnerable, and that you decide to really push yourself outside your comfort zone. And you really decide that going for your dreams is something that you're going to have to jump, and it's okay. And you might fall, but when you get back up, and it's because you've learned something. Your future is only as great as you believe it to be. And your future is only as big as you dream it to be. So go out. Don't wait for the conditions to be right. Don't wait until you feel like something different, because that will probably not come. Staying inside of your comfort zone is where you're always going to be, unless you actionably take steps forward to get into where you want to be. One declaration, one action, one step. Surround yourself with people that make you dream bigger. Surround yourself with people that show you the possibilities. Surround yourself with the people that are going in the direction that you want to go. And that's one of the reasons why I love dreaming big dreams like this, because I know I'm surrounding myself with people that are going farther, that know that they're made for more in this life, that aren't settling for the things that have happened to them. They are going farther, they're going bigger, they're going all the way home, in a sense of going all the way. They are taking action on their dreams. They're pushing themselves further. And that, in a sense, takes me going much farther as well. When you surround yourself with people that are rising up, you rise up too, because rising tides raise all ships. So let's dream big together. If you want to be a part of this community with me, I would love for you to do so. Head over to choosetorise.com and click on the part where you're going to get fit with me, and let's talk about how we can do this. Building the Freedom Set is where that section is. If you want to share this with someone else who needs to dream a little bit bigger, or maybe has the same ideas and concepts, hit the little share button on the bottom of this video or this podcast and send it off to somebody else in this world. It warms my heart, and I am so appreciative of anyone and everyone that shares this message with other people, whether it's on their social media or leaving a rating and review that helps more people find it. And it's just thankful. I'm so grateful for all of you, and that I am able to come here with you every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and share a little bit of tips or tricks with you that have helped me improve my life, that I can help you improve your life. So thanks for joining me this morning. I hope that one of these thoughts and these tips helps you dream bigger, helps you think bigger, helps you go bigger for things in life, and that you live the life that you were designed for, and not just the life that you've been given. Have a great day, everyone.